Scorpio. Namaste, welcome in. You might have been drawn here by the title. You may just be feeling like you need a bit of clarity for the week ahead, and that's what I'm going to provide to you, my love. I felt very drawn to put on this chant. I was actually meditating on it earlier today. It's called Shiva Shambho, and I've got the meaning here for you. Shiva is that which is not. It's also the Hindu deity. And Shambho means the auspicious one or source of bliss. And a Sadhguru says that Shambho is key to breaking limitations. He says that if you utter the mantra with the right intensity at the right moment in your life, it can shatter all your limitations. And I really felt really drawn to share this with my little Scorpio group. I feel like someone may need to hear it at the moment. While it is a beautiful time moving through Pisces season as a Scorpio, there is that potential to get in our head. And if you are a Scorpio that is often bouncing between the positive and the negative, I wanted to bring that in just to sort of nudge you along on that right track without you getting too stuck in certain energies, self-limitations. But it is quite nice. If you've ever attended a chanting session, I would highly recommend it. It's I did one, I want to say last year, but it's not. It was like end of 2023. So that feels like a lifetime ago, but yet yesterday. Crazy. But a group chanting session, it's actually really quite liberating just to sit and bliss out and sing. It's quite lovely. But anyway, I wanted to do a bit of a check-in for you this week and just see if anyone was going through anything, bit of guidance. I'm going to use some of my channeled spirit messages just for indicators around people you might be dealing with, just to give a little bit more clarity and accuracy. Is that the word? That sounded really wrong. Accuracy. Accuracy. It's been a long day. You could be feeling quite tired too and be like, oh my god, Tuesday, this Tuesday feels like Friday. Well, not quite Friday because that like vibe's not here, but just feels like a long week and we're only like 2 days in. I think probably that momentum of all the planets moving direct is just like trying to like catch up with the energy. It's like, oh, blockage is released. So you could be feeling like quite busy, quite preoccupied with the to-dos, and hopefully you are creating a bit of time for yourself. If not, there's the message to do so. Oh, now what was I going to do? Which spread was I drawn to? Yeah, okay. I'm going to start off with one of the Dreamtime reading cards. Been quite drawn to them lately, and just like the little the guidance that they can provide, basically. It's a really beautiful deck too. It's had some interesting banging outside. Sorry, I just had to investigate that. My children. Alright, message for the collective here. I would say collective, but I meant Scorpio. Messages for Scorpio this week. Clarity, the dragonfly. You could be quite adaptable to the things that are around you this week. Just intuitively, like the dragonfly is such a beautiful little, I guess we call it an insect, that can change course of direction so quickly. 1 minute this way and then boom. So something could take you in a new direction, or you could be just having to leave everything where it is and go in another direction. Maybe you get a call while you're at work that takes you from the job, or hopefully it's not a negative for you. We've got 3 dragonflies on there. You could have 3 children. You could have 3 situations going on for you. It could also represent past, present, future. We've also got the 3 little leaves down the bottom. Aboriginal dot work to me is just so incredible, so time consuming. I was recently at the art gallery and there was one that was like as big as the wall, and I just was amazed by that for the dot work that's on there. It's very cool. All right. Now I am going to we'll come back to that in reading it. I want to pull all the cards first. This is a different form of tarot. This one, it's the Doreen Virtue Angel Tarot. Before old Doreen left the building. Yeah, she shipped up and checked out, didn't she? Very interesting how she was so big in the tarot world and now is just MIA. Doesn't want a part of it. Alright. Current situation. What's going on for Scorpios this week? We've got the Creativity and Abundance card. The 8 of Thought. Open your heart. Just going to turn that down now. Spiritual Teacher. The 10 of Action, and be open to success. You're being called to action, you're ready to accomplish great things and truly come into fullness of who you are. It's time for great creativity, giving birth to beloved projects, or becoming a parent. Follow your passion so that abundance and prosperity manifest for you. Someone could be giving birth this week, if not to a human child, then to something new for yourself, whether that be a business or artwork. New way of thinking, enlightenment. You could be meeting up with someone that is here as a guide, like when the student is ready, the teacher appears. Something like that. Could also just be spending a lot of time alone and realizing that need for solitude. I'm hearing eat, sleep, work, repeat. Just sort of wanting to be left alone this week. You could be feeling quite held back by your situation, especially if there's something that you're really wanting to actually pursue and you need time alone to be able to put energy into it. But you could be feeling quite held back. The 8 of Thought speaks of the circumstances you find yourself in feel restricting. However, that is just an illusion. So make a promise to yourself to refuse to be stuck in a situation that's making you unhappy. Don't wait for someone to come to the rescue when you can free yourself. That's 100% right. Like, as much as we can feel like, oh, I can't not go to work tomorrow. Like, it's, if you are a Scorpio, similar to myself, you like probably struggle to take sick days when necessary. And maybe this is like a, what's the word? Like a pull to do that. You need to take a bit of time out. Working too hard, 10 of action, absolutely. Angels are asking you to find a healthy balance between your career and your personal life. Be willing to ask for help. Delegate if you have children. You know, you don't have to download Spriggy and get hooked into that, but like you can delegate like dishwashing, washing, picking things up. Like, it's part of learning. Part of our role as a parent is to teach. You could have a cat. You may be feeling like you might find yourself doing things like fucking pulling the Tupperware cupboard out and wanting to clean, and oh, this is so messy. So don't take on more that's necessary. Like, don't tie yourself to these circumstances when you can actually free yourself up. Cleaning's always going to be there. And like, this could be very much, I feel like that's for me also. It's always going to be there. It never, ever ends. It doesn't. So if you need a day to just be like, I'm going to close the door and I'm going to take myself off, do it. Be open to that success that can come. Look at all the wonderful things you can do when you listen to your divine guidance. You've balanced so many different priorities and have come out a winner. There will be a lot of recognition and praise headed your way, but don't be shy. Allow others to shower you with gratitude. Yeah, you could be someone that doesn't take compliments too well. And this week you could be receiving some compliments. People might be noticing you more, like, especially if you're releasing yourself from the self-limitations, stepping out with a new vibe. Allow love to grow and bloom all around you. You've waited for this emotionally fulfilling experience for such a long time. And now the time has come. Make your choices by listening to your heart and then following the steps you're guided to take. Joy will lead you to a vibrant and healthy life. You could be meeting somebody this week. Or there's somebody on your mind, or you're on someone's mind. I feel like it's, you know, when you're not trapping yourself in this mundane, that's when the good can come in. All right, obstacles. We've got the Tower, Scorpio. Oh, look at that for energy. Absolutely blowing up and you're open to it. This tells me that, you know, you are prepared to put yourself in it. Blow this shit up. What is not working? What isn't working? What is the obstacle? You could be dealing with another Scorpio. You could be sad over the end of something. Something could have come to an end a while back. Maybe you lost someone you thought was a soulmate. And, you know, you've been in this energy of focusing on what is lost. Focusing on the on that sadness. I'm not enjoying my life situation. You know, the Five of Cups is very melancholy type energy, in the sense of like you're focusing on something that poured out, but like, I don't think you poured this. You didn't actually spill them. It was like you had the table set, everything was looking perfect, you were putting a lot of time and effort into creating something with someone, and like you literally went out to check the oven and you come back and everything's fucking knocked over and there's no one there taking accountability. And you're just sort of stuck in that state of, well, why? Why did this happen to me? But like, look what's behind you. There is 2 beautiful cups there. And something more fulfilling than a third party chat. Yeah, it could have definitely been the end of a relationship or something that, you know, you were hoping was going to come through. Now, I'm seeing like the 1111, and we've also got the Wheel of Fortune here. So, it's like the end of that cycle, really, with someone that you really tried to... It caused you to have to really be quite strong in your decision making when it comes to this. It's probably something you stepped away from yourself, or this is what is to come. This is what's holding you back, is needing to be head over heart, realize that you need to build something else elsewhere, whether that be within yourself. Like, you need to blow this shit up in order to have that time and get the clarity. Could have, lost a job. You could have had a breakdown of a marriage. Could have been like, even with this, I'm really seeing this 10 of action now. Like, that to me is that sort of 10 of wands. You've been carrying a lot on your own. And it's time to really put it in the hand of the universe and just chop wood, carry water. Like, it's that real, like, just the art of doing nothing and it all gets done, basically. What goes around comes around. Set it free. Release yourself from something. Yeah, and it's interesting, like, this 2 of Swords has fallen on that be open to success. And you don't want to block your blessings. Like, yes, boundaries, yes, self-protection, self-preservation, but to what extent? Like, you don't want to become so closed off that you are like riding away or riding straight past. Like, I am so focused on not having that happen to me again that I'm just going to miss everybody. And like, fuck everybody else in the process. Like, look at him on that bike. I'm just doing my own thing. And like, while that is great, you need to be open to the wonderful things that are around you. You could be trying to focus a lot on getting all your ducks in a row, but like, the ducks are doing their own fucking thing too. So before you can get to where you need, like, it needs to all be balanced out. There needs to, like, you're really needing to balance those internal emotions. You've kind of got one foot in, one foot out at the moment, and like, you need to have one foot in but one foot grounding you elsewhere, to not get too caught in the heaviness of the emotional state, so you can still get the things done, the important things that you need to get done, but also not being so closed off that you are blocking. I'm getting blocked heart chakra here. And when our heart isn't open, we are more resentful and closed off to what we give, but we're also closed off to receiving. I'm feeling drawn to read that dragonfly now, the 11 card as well. So we've got that 1111. This could have been like, you know, something that you has caused an awakening for you. Dragonflies come in an abundant rainbow of colors and sizes. Yeah, their wings are like, they kind of remind me of oil, like that rainbow metallic chrome rainbowness. They range from only a few centimeters in length to ones as large as your hand, with a wingspan of around twice that. The dragonfly starts life as a rather unattractive larva that lives in water before it evolves into an adult and gains wings. The period spent in the darkness of the water equips the dragonfly larva for its time of flight and freedom. The dragonfly is associated with the element of air and represents clear thinking and clear knowing. Its transparent wings offer insight and transparency to questions and situations you may be facing. Due to its ability to hover and move quickly, the dragonfly is also associated with seeing situations from different angles. Its silent, fleeting dance encourages creativity and freedom as it moves with grace and purpose. Its transparent wings shine with truth and answers. If a dragonfly has shown itself to you today, know that it is a blessing and that the answers that you seek are not far behind. Color can hold some answers for you, so take note of the color of the dragonfly as well. There's some color meanings on page 15, so maybe you did see a dragonfly today. Red associated with passion, fire, strength. Pink associated with love, gentleness, family, generosity. And yellow associated with happiness, sunshine, optimism, creativity. So that transparency, that equilibrium, that ability to see things from a different angle. And I feel like once this happens, this is something like, to me, this is all going on for you right now, or it is soon to come. And it's going to transform your absolute way of thinking. It could be quite shocking, and like you may have to upset a few people in the process. But it's going to be necessary not only for your own growth, but for their growth as well. Sometimes we play the role of being the catalyst in someone else's life. It's not all about like, oh, these evil people. Like, reason and season. Alrighty. What's the advice here? Healing. I feel by the end of this week you could really be quite elusive in the sense of for your own self, very self-protective of your own energy, really feeling like just nesting and licking your wounds, basically. Again, this red string. The red string that's sort of mending your heart, but also like feeling very connected to the person that you're leaving behind or that you have left behind recently. Who is this person? You could be spending some nights crying to yourself, or you have been. Scorpio. Who is involved here? Could be a Taurus that you've been dealing with, or yeah, someone that you were in a commitment with. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This could even just be the longing for you, the like longing to be loved, longing for someone to offer you something, longing for equal give and take, and a commitment that's going to like elevate you emotionally. We've got, like, I've got to say it, we've got the Queen of Cups. Like this is giving counterpart vibes, soulmate energy. Like you're showing up here for sure. Alright. Someone could be in their head about you, or you've been in your head about them. Kind of feeling like this is that, like, be open. Where are we? Open your heart. Like he's really looking at her quite lovingly there. Make your choices by listening to your heart and then following the steps you're guided to take. Joy will lead you to a vibrant and healthy life. Like, yeah, this, whatever you're moving through, whatever you're changing and adapting from, like once you let go of this, we've got the Ten of Cups. You could be same-sex partnership. That's for somebody. The World is here, Seven of Pentacles, and the Fool. Like there's a new beginning and the start of a new cycle in your life. One that is going to bring you a lot of joy and success. Feel like you're, finally letting go of something that has been troubling you for a bit. Who is this new individual coming into Scorpio's life? Be a blondie, someone with blonde hair. You could be blonde. Pillow Talk by Zayn. That song. Go look up the lyrics. Great song. Someone wants to just lie in bed with you all day. And pillow talk. Someone who feels like this soulmate connection with you. And that does explain, like I didn't want to say just because it's so easily frothed, the old twinny flame journey. But I believe in twin flame, personally. I don't, believe everybody in the world has one, no. But how do I, Leanne Rhymes and other songs come through. How do I get through a night without you? Someone's missing you. If I had to live without you, what kind of life would that be? Someone is like either thinking if they don't make a move with you, baby, you would take away everything. Oh, good old Leanne, hey? And I want to make babies with you. Whoa, that's a big call. Like someone is thinking long term with you. How will you recognize this person? Let's turn our phones off for the weekend. Someone does really want to spend a lot of time. Or this could be someone that maybe isn't that active on socials or, just wants to full invest into you. This person could be into fitness, fit, athletic build. Who is the person that's thinking about Scorpio? We're killing Heidi. Could be someone that, like if it's a female, let's think of Ella Hooper. We could have dreadies, could be a singer. Lyrics of that song, Old Friend of Mine. Maybe it could be a friend. Could be a friend. I'm feeling like quite upbeat from this. Like it's nice to see. I really am sort of feeling now maybe someone's going to come forward. Someone could be a drinker. What else have we got? Let's see if we can get a bit of description. What's this person look like? You remind me of my ex. Okay. Someone with good manners. I don't know what to take of that. You remind me of my ex. Like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? You don't want someone like trying to replace, you know, their ex. But I mean, some people have good exes. Alright, we've got another song, Master of Puppets, Metallica. Someone could be a Metallica fan. Someone could have piercings, nose, septum, or eyebrow specifically. Could be a hat wearer. And I've never received unconditional love. That is sad. That can often mean like they may not know how to give it to an extent, or what it may look like when it comes along. Especially like, all right, I'm getting two different vibes here. So you could have someone coming back, someone that you've previously dealt with that's very regretful, and this separation that you've had between each other has really pushed them to grow and to look at things differently, to own their own bullshit, and to really think about what it was that they liked about you and what they got from you when they were with you. For others, I'm getting like someone that you haven't potentially been in contact with much, but could be a friend. Someone that's going to come out of the woodwork and be like, I've just had this realization that, you know, would you be open to... All right, I'm just going to get one more of these. It's addictive to keep drawing them out. Okay. We've got Your Heart, Joyner Lucas, and J. Cole. This could be someone that was like, saw you, if this is the friend one, someone saw you in the connection and was just like, you broke a heart. And someone, if this is a female, could have an hourglass figure. Okay. Sleep could be important to you this week, Scorpio. I feel like there's a lot to take in here. Alright, advice for those dealing with a past person. They're watching you and they're indecisive on when to come forward. They could also still be like juggling somebody else. Are they juggling someone else? They could be a bit immature. Okay. They could have like a very controlling family member. You may want to check out the water signs reading. I'm feeling like Scorpio is very linked in with that. Could have, yeah. So we've got the Emperor, King of Swords. Like someone is certainly sure about you, but someone is also like very cold. Very like, yeah, controlling influence that doesn't want to see this person grow. You could be dealing with like an air sign or someone with air in their chart. Someone who's just more, and that comes out, I've never felt unconditional love. Like they don't even know what to, like, if they are an air sign, they express love quite differently. Alright, those of you that are dealing with a friend. I kind of feel like this is like intertwined. Like you could have a choice you have to make, Scorpio. Alright, if you're dealing with a friend, there could be someone that's like just wants it all with you. It could be an earth sign, someone with earth in their chart. Someone that wants to build and grow with you, like wants it all, like, yes, let's build a house, let's have the kids, let's go on a holiday. I'm not tied down by anything. I'm ready to come forward. Like I've worked through my karma. Someone who's also been doing the work. Okay. Tower again. Fuck. There's going to be some secrets exposed, or someone's going to come forward with a secret, like their epiphany. They're ready to come forward, and it's probably going to blow you away with what they're going to say to you. Tower again. I got a bit of a chill looking at that. You could definitely be dealing with another water sign. You could hear about this like new moon by the end of this week. Have some sort of news or a message, or just sort of be getting that intuitive vibe, like something's coming. Something could be coming, Scorpio. I hope you've enjoyed this. You've got a bit going on. I'd love to know if anything resonates. I think what's very most important, we might just get like a support card to close this out. What's going to support Scorpio on this? All this shit that's going down. I mean, like, this could have been something that's previously happened for you. Maybe you are on that tail end of, like, just needing to have clarity for the week and wait for the good stuff to come in. Chop wood, carry water. I feel really drawn to say that again. Listen to that mantra. Shinrin-yoku. The practice of Shinrin-yoku involves looking for nothing. If you are lucky, you might find it. Japanese Shinrin, meaning forest, and yoku, meaning bath, comes from not so radical idea that nature is good for you. Calms the nervous system, boosts the immune system. Shinrin-yoku was a state response to an epidemic of death by overwork in Japan. Yes, stop this making your own circumstances shit. To avoid that happening to you, be proactive. Put down the phone and pick up the walking boots. Wander without purpose, noticing everything around you. Connect through nature with sight, hearing, taste, smell, and touch, and you may awaken a sixth sense, inner peace. That wraps it up beautifully. Shinrin-yoku. Do it. Do it, Scorpio. I'm sending you my love. My love.